I'll actually be more interested in what Anna thinks of the story.
Why? I think this whole family is messy.
Yeah.
Um, OP said a boundary. Boundaries are for us. They are, if somebody is going to cross my boundary, and P.S., count on people crossing your boundaries. It happens all the time. What are you going to do if your boundary is crossed? You did nothing, sir. You let your mama call the shots. That was your day. It was tacky. It was rude. But that was on you. I'm not for escalation, especially lying to make a point. Could have made your point a hell of a lot better way. I'm with this. I don't like lying. You have said that very clearly in the past. I don't like this. I really don't like this. This is not the way anybody I know would act. So that's what Anna has to say about that.
Yeah. So everything for me comes back to what type of person are you? It ain't about what nobody else says, nobody else does, this, that, or the third. Each person needs to ask themselves, what type of person are you? Where are your levels? Where are your limits? And they're going to vary from person to person, but it's still a reflection of who and what you are. You know what I'm saying? So, had this been like, I don't even know what scenario you have to come up with. Sometimes you have to meet force with force. I'm all for that. I'm not non-violent, but I am non-confrontational because I'm not non-violent. So it kind of helps to be non-confrontational. But this is your family. So he, what I suspect is he's the peacemaker in the family, and he's a bit of a coward, right? So when his brother threatened to overstep his bounds in his marriage, he was a peacemaker and didn't want to cause disruption with his mother. And he also didn't want to make a scene at the wedding. So then this is where the coward part comes in. You plot for when you go to your brother's wedding to manufacture something to get back at him. That's a coward move. You didn't have your own thing, you had to make something else up to do it. That's some sneak weak shit. Sorry, we didn't make the first hour. But that to me, that's some cowardly stuff. You should have pulled your brother's card at your wedding because your wedding is all about your wife. So you should have pulled the card there. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even have pulled the card at the wedding. You should have pulled the card the moment that conversation came down and somebody tells you that if you stop your brother, then I'm leaving too. Okay, let's go ahead and have this argument right now because on the day of, my wife doesn't need any more stress than she's already going to have coming into that day. So we're family. We're going to have our ups and downs. Let's go ahead and have this right now. Right? That's my flow. But if I didn't do it then I would definitely have stopped him at the wedding or when he did it at the wedding because I might not have been able to stop him. I would have called him on it right there because it's already a mess now. So now I'm gonna have to stand in this mess and take ownership of this entire situation, and we're gonna have to settle this now. But to wait and manufacture something later, like I said, to me, that's very weak. It's very weak. If it was real, then you can go for it. Maybe this is him just getting back at his brother. But you had to make it up. You know what I'm saying? So no, I can't roll with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I move.